Welcome in, everybody. It is Old School Nerd and family. Tonight's the family D&D game. We're continuing with our previous first day in the Tomb of Annihilation in the jungles. Chult. Where we left off, our band of young adventurers has come across a goblin enclave, and we're going to turn it over to the dungeon master here, Gummy, as we continue on. We're missing 2 players, but we're going to play for them, proctor for them, and we should be in good shape. So, all right, Gummy, it is on you. We are live on the recording.
All right. So, do you all remember what we were doing last time?
Ooh, ask a kid.
We were going into the goblin's lair, apparently.
Yeah, their little makeshift village.
Yep.
So your guide tells you, or rather told you during your travels, that many of the indigenous tribes in the area, they are nomadic. So it's fairly easy for them to pick up and leave, and also if they have to run, they will usually just leave their stuff behind and just take a hike. Sometimes quite literally if they're in the mountains. All right. So so this I will just tell you right now that this the name of this village is Yeliark. If you haven't already spied that on the map. I'm not sure if you can see the text on the map or not.
I think I'm just too close.
No, I can't see it.
Yeah, okay. It's on a different layer.
Okay.
All right. So last time the goblins they spotted you. The rangers immediately see that the masks that the goblins are wearing are resembling they resemble ants. It's like they have these giant ant heads on their heads, and when they also notice that when they speak, they move the mandibles to match their what they're saying. They actually physically take hold of the mandible's jaws and they move it with their hands.
Okay.
That's fantastic.
That's a little much.
All right. So what you're gonna do? They all ran into this tent here, and they left these two burly guards outside. They're fairly burly because they're standing on these makeshift stools, but the stools are smaller than they are. So, being goblins, that's a pretty large task. But yeah, they are like these little steroid-looking goblins with.
Okay. Can you give us a general height and weight of a goblin, Gummy?
A general height and weight of a goblin. It's kind of like it's like a hobbit. So a gnome is like if you take the head of a gnome and you pull it by increase its height by that much. You get the halfling, and the goblin is kind of like a halfling's size.
So they're about a foot taller than the gnome.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Doesn't that make them about as tall as a dwarf then?
No, not really, because sometimes depends on who you ask. But a dwarf is actually medium-sized. So a dwarf is like, I'd say around 4 or 5 feet. Halfling is like around 4 feet. But they are smaller. They are like a child, while a gnome is like a toddler.
So
Okay.
what I'm hearing is that it's not shorter than a gnome, but it's not taller than a dwarf.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's me.
It's Karoline.
It's Caroline's height.
Okay.
In real life.
So let's plan this out because we don't have two voices in the party, but we have a lot of people here.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, I can tell you right now, as a dwarf, they're not my favorite people. Gummy knows this. Goblins and dwarves don't get along. And by the way, gnome wizard, gnomes and goblins, that's like a big no-no. Like aren't they like ancestral enemies?
Well,
That's why you guys had surrounded me last time.
sometimes. So even a goblin can become friends with gnomes, and vice versa. There is mistrust, but I mean, a goblin isn't even though it's your hereditary enemy. You can still make friends with them. It's like Dristo Erden, which is the famous dark elf ranger. He's a good guy, but he gets mistrusted quite a bit because of his heritage, because of his dark elf heritage, and he gets hit with a lot of bigotry and such. But
So even though they're overall, it usually never goes well, there's always a possibility it might turn out okay.
yeah,
So I say we have options. Sending
You
in
do.
the giant dragon or minotaur probably isn't the most. It's probably the safest idea, but it's definitely going to draw conflict no matter what.
Oh, I want a stabby.
I know you want to stabby, but that's part of our problem. Remember, the reason why the satyr has a magical chicken boomerang is because we played it smooth, we played it easy, we played it smart. So, although I do not want to send the satyr over there because we should just approach slowly, see how they interact, see how they act. We can attempt to be friendly and see how they act. Us showing up in their camp might be to them an act of aggression, so we may not be able to avoid a fight, but I don't see why we can't at least try. What do you think, Chels?
I think that's great. I think I'm still gonna stay to the back just in case.
Maybe I can probably like persuade them to let us in the tent. Maybe,
Well,
or
I'm down for that, but I want to see other people take initiative
oh
to
yeah,
do
yeah,
things.
of course.
I don't want to just rely on you being awesome all the time.
Okay. I need you to do me a huge favor, Olivia.
Yes.
You see what you're doing right now? Is the fastest way for you to get yourself killed.
Okay.
Okay, and the reason why I say this is, you, in certain situations, you will go up there and do things like you did last game. But in these situations with more than likely there's going to be an interaction or possibility of fighting, you do not want to be stuck out by yourself.
Okay.
You need to be behind everybody else, unless we tell you otherwise, honestly.
Yes, ma'am. Sir, sorry.
No, you can call me whatever you want. I don't care anymore.
Right the first time. Hey, Gummy.
Yeah.
Caroline is telling me she has an issue where she cannot move her token.
Let's see. It's linked to Astrid.
Clicked on not.
Oh,
Never mind. Hold on, Gummy.
Yeah. It's linked to Karoline. So
She's good. She's good. I had her on pan instead of select.
all right.
Rookie mistake.
No worries. So you're just yeah. All right.
All right.
So Richard, I also gave you control of Josh's character.
Yeah, I'll have Josh move. I'll move him around. You just work the adventure, and when it comes time for the fighting, you just work Josh's turn in the battle.
No worries, man. No
I
worries.
appreciate you.
So they're just standing there with their kind of holding their makeshift scimitars and kind of looking around, not really knowing what to do. Does anybody of you speak Goblin?
Oh crap! Let me look.
I know Josh's character cannot.
Where
I
would that
can't.
It's under languages, so
Far left-hand corner at the bottom.
Yeah.
Left-hand corner. Oh, shit. Hold on, I just did something in my whole page refresh. That's not what I meant to do.
I have Elfish and Halfling, but that's it.
I can't speak any. I can only speak Draconic and Celestial. So.
Hold on, guys. Like I said, I restarted the whole damn thing.
No worries.
Dwarvish, Elvish, and Gnomish.
Yeah. All right.
Well, okay, so we're not gonna be able to talk our way out of this.
Well, you're fairly certain that they might know some common. You're not sure how well, but most goblins learn how to communicate in common, like no hurt or that burns or stop, you're tickling me, or something like that.
Or hello, we come in peace. Or
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
am I the only one with common on their list of
Oh, no.
languages? No.
Everybody has common.
everyone has common.
Yeah. It's like English. Everybody knows English,
Okay,
Does it show up on your
except those who don't.
so this is what I'm gonna do. I have my warhammer in one hand. I have my
Yeah.
shield in the other.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna walk out right here where they can see me. Everyone just stay 2 blocks behind me. I want to back behind me, Olivia. There you go. Want to walk up, arms out, unassuming. Yeah, I have my hammer out, my shield is out, but my arms are open, like I'm not in an attacking posture.
Yeah.
And I want to call out to them from here and just say greetings and see if they charge or see if they freak out before we go into this whole melee thing.
So they start yapping in their gobbledygook, the gobbledygook language, and you see that they're kind of like they're kind of shaking, and they're trying to both hold their scimitar and flapping the jaws on the mandibles of the mask, and you notice that they're not only using their so they seem to also be using their elbows in different ways. It's like sign body language to get a message across sooner. So it's but they start pointing. It's like they're arguing. They're pointing at each other, pointing at the hut. One of them stamps his foot down, almost falls off the stool, and then this one here, he hops off the stool, and he goes, "Hello."
So,
And you notice that when he says hello, he's not moving the mandibles.
slacker.
Well, no, what I'm thinking is, okay,
Woo!
I think they're
you
actually
here?
using the mandibles not because they need to, but because they're trying to disguise themselves as creatures that exist in this jungle natively in an effort to disguise who they really are, because I think the predators would just come up and eat them. So I don't think the mandibles do anything other than it's a way of passing themselves off as something they're not.
So you're saying that you don't think that at this point they see us as a threat?
Oh no, they definitely see us. They're definitely obviously afraid for him to get off that stool. The whole idea of them being on the stool is to make themselves look big. If he gets off the stool, he knows it's not working. Stop laughing, Gummy.
So what you gonna do? You gonna go clock him? Or what?
You're just reading the situation absolutely correctly.
Well, I'm good with people. Sorta.
Some would argue that goblins aren't people, but
Hey, goblins are people too. Shut up. Okay.
Some would argue that Old School Nerd is a goblin. So different perspectives.
But just as many people say that I'm actually good at doing reactions. Okay, so Olivia, would you be interested in playing a song, something of a kind of a positive tune?
I would love to.
To see if they come up with something that if they react positively towards it?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, hey, maybe to make them feel a little at ease, get the girl to play some music and maybe they'll be like, oh, okay, they're chill.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm referring to, because your performance score and that kind of stuff can actually, at least if we're gonna do something that's either gonna piss them off or make them capitulate, I'd rather do it with, 25 feet away.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna roll. Is that okay?
No, you just tell Gummy you want to play some music, positive, airy, lively tune, and see what he tells you to do.
all right. It's a performance. Where are you going to perform it? Are you going to perform it way over there, or are you going to perform out in the open? I
think I might play it like out in the open to see that.
Why don't you just come do it right here in front of me, but very close to me,
Right there?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Cool.
Okay.
He says, cool. Roll saving throw.
Did I roll it? Yeah. Okay. 22.
Did she need to roll for performance, Gummy?
Yep. Oh, yeah. They seem quite interested. You can actually see that from within the tent. There are eyes poking out. I'm adding one to the tent here. Let me see here, bunks. You see that he's poking out. It's obviously he. I won't explain why, but yeah.
Are you saying we're in the midst of a naked goblin, Gummy?
Well, some of them are.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
They're goblins.
Yeah. So he's you get the feeling that he has these leather straps on his shoulder, and you're fairly certain that he's used to being stepped on. But there are more goblins lining up to see the performance, and they are clapping around. They're clapping along and having a merry time. They're pointing towards all of you and laughing and they seem quite at ease. And then the sea of goblins from within. I mean, there are kids among them. Like there are goblin mothers that are holding their infants. It's like a street performance. They're pointing and they're having fun, and you can also see that there's this burly female goblin that kind of just walks towards you. Well, not towards you, but rather switches places with this one. She has a plume of feathers in a headdress coming out of her. Feathers out of her headdress of various birds, and possibly not birds because it looks also to be hair made to look like feathers, probably her hair. She has this medallion around her neck, hanging from her neck, and the medallion is radiating magic.
Okay.
The wizard, the gnome, sees that it's pent up magic, like stored. It's not being released or used in any way. It's possible that I don't know how to use it.
Okay, I have +5 Arcana and History.
Yeah.
Can I find anything out about that medallion?
You could roll Arcana to figure out what that amulet might do, but to really find out its functions, you would have to be up close and personal, like holding it in your hands and fiddling with it. But yeah,
is approaching her peacefully an option?
You can try.
I don't like when you say that, Gummy. You can try. Okay, so I'm gonna slowly make my way out here, far away from protection.
Whoa.
And and just kind of see, like, is there any kind of way that I could?
Well, for the first, for one thing, you can see that there are actually letters. There are letters in common, etched on the medallion. I mean, imagine a really short person,
right,
with a medallion like this big, just on her chest.
Okay.
It's like one of those old hip hop rap guys with a clock around their hanging on a chain.
Okay. So can I compliment her on it and maybe ask if I can take a closer look?
She nods towards you. Sure. Yeah. I think she. You think she understands?
Oh, but I have a feeling I think wrong, don't I, Gummy?
I don't know.
Can I very carefully, very slowly, very gingerly reach out, like to touch it and see how she reacts?
Sure. You just have to move one square closer.
I knew this crap was gonna go bad.
I swear, I feel like.
So to the right.
Yeah, she's standing here. Yeah, like that.
Oh, she's right here in the center. Okay.
Yeah. So as you reach out to touch the amulet, she barks out an order.
Ooh,
and
that's nice.
all of them at once dig their feet into the soft netting that's basically covering the entire village. And you hear this, or rather all of you, well, no, sorry, Chelsea's character, Windmist, hears a snapping sound. And all of you feel a sudden tug as the entire village is scooped up into a pouch and flung into the jungle.
Wait, why couldn't I have just stab in the first place?
and so all the houses and such are just smushed together along with you all, leaving all the goblins behind.
Huh.
And you're just hurtling in this wound up ball of vines and netting and sticks and straw and food and all kinds of cutlery and you're just flying into a jungle.
Okay, where do we end up?
That's a good question. Let's go find out, shall we?
I blame you.
You can blame me all you want, I don't care.
Me?
No, Dad, I blame you. I should have stabby stabbed in the first place. Stabby stabbed and we're done with.
Let's go touch the Siley necklace on the woman you've never met. That always goes well.
Hey, nobody else was doing anything. Olivia was out here singing songs.
I was working my way there.
All right. So we are back at the map. You should all be seeing the map right now.
We are seeing the map. We see where we
Well,
were.
I did tell you it was going to be epic.
You did.
So Chelsea,
Oh.
you are going to have to roll for me a D4.
Okay.
Still blaming you, Dad.
3.
3. All right. And now roll a D100 for me.
Jesus.
Okay, you do that on the map.
Yeah, she can do that on the map. It's a D100.
It's
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry, I clicked it twice.
No worries, no worries. So that's let's see. Dun 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 dun.
How dead am I, Gummy?
if we
Sorry.
if we wind up in Alexandria, I quit. Your party winds up in Hogwarts. Yay!
I didn't roll a 9 3/4. Oh, shut up.
Flying car. Anyway.
Yeah, it's the flying car. So you
What the
land
hell?
with. You've seen that sketch?
No, I'm just so noticing where you put the party spot.
Oh, cool.
There's a sketch by Kevin Smith called The Flying Car. You can find it on YouTube. It's awesome. Anyway, you land there, and then everything goes black.
Again?
Everything is dark.
Gosh dang it.
Then
Look, y'all can be mad at me on your own time.
No, I'm not a
No,
dad.
I'm not mad at you.
I'm mad at you.
I'm not a dad.
If Mike was here, Mike would be mad at you. I just know that.
No, I wanted to stabby stab. It was your fault.
it's so easy to blame Daddy. Let me see. Is it? I just have to figure out the
You're just mad.
mapping here. What's it called again?
It's called a mulligan, and we're gonna do one. Kidding. I just wanted to see if there was anything we could figure out. You know, if it
We
was
figured
something-
out. We figured out not to touch women you don't know's necklaces without permission.
Hey, I do it all the time in real life.
Well, this isn't real.
Stabby stab if we can.
All right, so everything goes black.
Yeah. You
Once in a while, you catch a glimpse of the ground, and then at the sky.
Are we being carried?
You're being dragged,
Oh, that's fun.
and you kind of have. You don't really know where you're going, so even the rangers, they're kind of dizzy with, from the concussion and everything.
Sorry for the concussions, guys.
There's basically everything goes black again, and you kind of rouse up with the smell of something burning, like incense.
Oh.
I was about to say, is it us?
No. Looking around, you're in some kind of a hut. You're passing in and out. You're waking up and you're going unconscious. It's kind of like your spirit is trying to leave your body, but something is trying to mush it back in.
It's like we just got the first COVID vaccine. Got it.
You hear the familiar voice of the guide.
Oh, he's back.
He was wise enough to stay out of the village.
Not a died.
and he seems to be speaking to a woman, and you hear a squelching sound. There's this the famous Wilhelm scream is heard, and you feel this sudden whoosh, this rush of energy coming into you, and you wake up in what seems to be a hut. You're lying on the ground. There are various herbs and such tied, bound on you, and there's a candle on each of your foreheads burning, and you've been painted in some sort of paint or pigment or spices, or well, you actually hope it's spices, because it does smell spicy, but it has a different texture. And above each of your heads, on the ground, there are shriveled up hearts.
Festive.
Fresh blood around them, but the hearts are all shriveled up.
Please be goat. Please be goat.
Aren't you part goat?
Oh, wait. No, don't be goat. Don't.
Ooh. All right. So I'm
Okay.
Can I do?
I had a brain.
How bad do you want to be dead right now, Olivia?
Apparently, very much.
Cool. Can I do
Sorry.
this?
Please be goat. Please be. Oh wait,
No,
never mind.
can't
I'm
do
goat.
this.
Don't be goat. Don't be goat.
Here. I'm searching for a thing here.
It's not like we're like about to die or anything.
We have literally
Yes.
been thrown 4 days travel.
Cool, dude.
Dang it.
Cool, dude.
Just get to us before the candles burn our foreheads, okay?
Yeah.
Think?
Or the wax gets to our foreheads.
That's what I'm just.
Close enough.
Was it here? Or...
Yeah, Mike's gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It's gonna be like, you guys didn't solve it in violence? God dang it.
Well, there was violence.
But it
It's
wasn't.
not the right kind.
Yeah.
No.
These are my violence.
What's going on, Gunny?
Stabby, stab.
I'm searching for a certain
Gummy's
thingy here. Oh yeah, here it is.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna show this to the players. Show to everyone. Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
This
Nanny
this-
Poo
this lovely lady, this gorgeous specimen of a human.
Ooh, she fine.
She was reciting over the ritual to bring life back to your bodies.
That
Oh.
was very nice of her. Now, is
Aw.
she bringing life back to our bodies so she can then fatten us up and cook us? Or because it's two different things.
No. So the candle burns out, and you find a sudden pressure in the middle of your forehead, and looking at one another, you can see that there's a ruby embedded in each of your foreheads.
A ruby?
See?
Like a
See?
A ruby.
Y'all thought I screwed up, but we never would have met Nanny Poo-Poo, and no, I wouldn't have had no damn rubies, now would you?
But what if it's like her trying to take over our bodies and make us slaves?
Let her have it.
You have a ruby in your forehead.
You guys, okay, you guys over there, do me a favor for the recording. When you want to speak, lean in towards Chelsea's computer and speak slow and loud so that it can...
Okay. Sorry.
All right. So,
God.
Nanny Poo-Poo.
It's so much
Yeah.
funnier when you say it, Gummy.
Nanny PU'PU.
Yes.
Phalange, anyway.
Nanny PU'PU, she tells you she's a cleric of the god Merkur, the Lord of Bones.
Yes, she is.
What
does that mean?
So Merkur she, is vehemently against the
Ethical treatment of gnomes.
He's I'm mixing deities.
Okay.
So he is the god of undeath.
Oh, okay.
Chill.
There's a difference
Nice.
between the god of undeath and the god of the
life.
undead, correct?
Yeah.
Because undeath
So-
means
So
resurrection.
she tells you that you have so she can bring you back to full life if you complete a task for her.
Of
Gosh,
course.
dang it, Chelsea.
We literally have a list of shit to do to begin with already, by the way.
And not to mention,
Hey, you met Nanny PU'PU. You're welcome.
and not to mention, whenever in the beginning you said if we die, we might come back as like, or the people who die, are not regaining life, but they're slowly kind of drifting away, right? Or
Yep.
am I wrong? So
You were so you weren't dead. You were mostly dead, but you weren't completely dead.
So we
Okay.
don't have to worry about the
That's not
sickness.
worse.
Okay.
She tells you that unfortunately, you do need to eat and sleep, but you do not need to drink or breathe.
oh
That's fun.
no.
And she tells you to not look for a pulse because there isn't one.
God damn it.
Hey, language.
Sorry.
So you are
Absolutely terrified or absolutely traumatized?
you are mostly dead, but somewhat alive. You are almost undead, but kinda alive.
This is the best decision I ever made.
I'm just saying that. Why don't you just say everyone feels like they just got the COVID vaccine and let's
Yep.
move on.
Yep.
So how was that for you?
I don't want
I'm
to talk
still
about it.
struggling so
Yeah.
bad, dummy.
We've been hurting all day long. I think half of my anger and the spirit box reaction was because I woke up cranky.
So
I know it was.
if you're feeling pain or tension from the injection, every once in a while just rub the area, and it worked for me.
The area doesn't want to be touched, Gummy.
No, you do it to yourself.
No, I'm. Wow. Okay.
Okay,
Gummy.
can we just find out what she needs us to do so we can do it
Yeah,
so
what
we
do we
can
gotta do,
become
Joey?
wholly alive again?
Yeah. So fortunately for you, you are going to Rakmar.
Okay. Easy for you.
and Rakmar is the let me see, what was the name of the, do you remember the name of your guide?
No.
No,
I
I
remember he
an
was a
albino,
white
though,
guy.
wasn't he?
He was, yeah,
Maybe that's
sure,
why I'm
yeah.
screwed.
No, I
Because
just
no-
remember he was
I already- no one remembers
a
his
white
name.
dwarf or something.
Yeah, he was a
Albino, right?
yeah, albino. That's correct.
See?
Ding ding ding.
This white dude.
Don't award me with anything, Gummy. I kind of got everybody killed.
But not really.
But not really, but kind of, but mostly, but not really.
Yeah.
But just a little bit, but not
All
enough.
right, got it. So
All
what
right,
is
let's
what does
see
our
here.
guide say?
Yeah. So you are already going to help him with his ancestral home.
Correct.
She needs a lump of coal from the forge of Moradin.
Karoline knows what you're
Moradin?
talking-
Yeah, Moradin.
Nothing
which
good
is
ever comes from Moradin. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not that bad.
Hold on, I'm writing that down. Okay. Nanny poo-poo.
It gets better every time.
Needs lump full forge.
You know what I'm mad about? Mike would be angry with me, but he wouldn't be able to keep a straight face when he said Nanny Poo-Poo.
Okay, so I look upon our supposed savior, but not really, and tell her that as a dwarf of the forge, I will find her the most pure piece of coal that exists within the forge when we arrive.
She pats her head and says, "Sure, little dwarf, find a pure piece of coal."
I meant the nicest piece. There is no such thing as pure coal. Don't be an ass.
There's no need to be.
And why is she calling me a little dwarf? How big is she?
She's a bit. So she's a pretty tall human. She's almost as tall as the Minotaur.
Dang.
Whoa.
All right.
But the height is mostly in her hat.
Ah.
Yeah, she has this brown turd hat on her.
So she's more. It's more. Her height is more Erykah Badu and less Venus Williams. Got it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Turban.
Come on, that was pretty good though.
That was kind of okay.
Yeah. Okay, so what's next? Because we don't know what to do. Because as far as we know, we've all got little crystals on our foreheads. The candles are blown out, but we're covered in wax. We're not sure where we are, but we know where we are, but we don't.
So
Sorry. Can I ask Nanny Poo-Poo what? I'm sorry. What the red rubies are for? Can I ask her what they're for?
Glad you asked.
Oh my god.
You have 30 nights of life.
Oh, you!
Ouch! I'm sorry.
She just punched me in the injection
I'm
site.
sorry. So sorry.
That I feel your pain, Chelsea. I feel your pain. Believe
I'm
me.
literally about to quit the game.
So
That is so
sorry.
painful.
What has happened to this game?
Everything went wrong.
Okay, I'm tracking the 30 days of life. So
Yes.
we
Yeah.
need to.
It's 30 long rests that you have.
30 long rests. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, question. We need to make a decision. We're still on the hook for the town guards to go to the Camp Vengeance to bring that priest there. We haven't done that. We still got to bring our guide to his home, his ancestral home, and help him with there. And we have to make sure that when we go there, we get a lump of black rock for the crazy Erykah Badu or Erykah Poo-Poo in within 30 days. So I need to ask the dwarf, our guide, where his ancestral home is from here. Because we got to decide whether or not which one we're going to do first, or is it on the way or is it in the opposite direction? Because now we're talking about time management now. I didn't come here to play Dungeons and Dragons to keep track of time management.
What direction can we go that puts us on the path to get the most things done in one round?
One fair
You know what I
swoop.
mean? Like one trip.
One fell swoop.
Yes.
All right. So, from where you are currently on the map, I moved you to your current location.
I'm still admiring Nanny Poo-Poo. Hold on.
Nanny Poo-Poo.
Oh my god.
Nanny Poo-Poo. Poo-Poo Papa Tutu.
You make us bust out laughing.
So
Yes.
Imbala is where we are now?
Yes, you are in Imbala. Imbala, Nangalore.
Okay.
Nangalore is the city. or rather a ruin.
Okay, so we landed in the middle of the jungle and we got dragged to Imbala where Nanny Pu'pu is.
Yes.
Okay. So,
just to tell you, it wouldn't really have mattered where you landed. You would have
wound up in Imbala.
Yeah, because Mulligan.
Okay. Question. Again, I want to ask the guide which direction is his ancestral homeland, because we either need to go dump off this stupid priest at Camp Vengeance first, or we need to. I'm just trying to figure out which direction we need to figure this out to.
Yeah. So looking at the map, all the way. So you see the text Cobalt Mountains.
Huh?
All right. Here is his home, his ancestral home.
So the exact opposite of where we're trying to bring this priest.
Sweet. Yep.
So we need to dump off that priest first and then head down there.
So as you're discussing this, the priest comes into the hut, looking white in the face. There's sweat running down his cheeks, and he's basically doing what a Catholic person would do, like crossing themselves repeatedly, but he's doing it in Pelor's way. And he's always just
similar to the Three Stooges. Wise guy. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, he's freaked out because as the door closes, you can see that you can see goblins swinging on pikes with their hearts cut out of them.
Well, that went over well.
Party favors.
Wow.
It's a banner.
It's a banner, yeah. Also, guys, you can level your characters to level 2.
Yay!
How?
With your characters?
Everybody all together. How? Well, I know how to do mine, so.
Yeah, and Chelsea should know how to do hers.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, I remember.
So so you go into your
it says manage
it's if you're viewing your character sheet, it's the anvil, or you can click your portrait and go into manage levels.
Okay, I'm level 2 now.
Yeah. So I don't know what fighting style that Josh wanted to go with, but taking
his range.
Yeah, because he's going sharpshooter, which is awesome. I would probably think he would go archery, which is
that's what I was. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, because he gets a +2 bonus to attack rolls with ranged weapons, which is So I'm going to pick spells for him that he can then change later on.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. Very good. The ranger is fairly straightforward to level up. The bard gets stuff.
Hey, Gummy, can you give me, and this may be too much to ask, and if it is, I'll just search. Can you give me an overview of my choices for Arcane Tradition?
Yeah, I'll just jump right into the wizard here.
All right.
Okay, so because you're a gnome, you cannot take blade singing, which is
Okay.
fine. I would stay away from chronergy and graviturgy magic. It's a thing with in Critical Role. But yeah, the one that I enjoy the most is Order of Scribes, because he will eventually be able to, or will he be able to do it already? Let's see. Yeah, he can do it already.
I'm going to step away from the microphone for a second. I'm going to go help Karoline with her level.
Yeah, no worries. So yeah, the Order of Scribes, he or she can speak to his book. The book becomes
Like a sidekick.
Yeah, kind of. And then at level 6, you can manifest it as an object, becoming basically your familiar. And you can never ever lose your spell book, because you can always recreate it. Then there are the schools. Abjuration is defense, conjuration is creation, and summoning. Divination is being aware of stuff, seeing into the future, seeing into the past. Enchantment is charming things and basically doing what a bard does, but on a more specialized level of its illusion. Well, it's not illusion magic. It's making people being your friends or slaves or
Right. So
yeah.
one of these is going to be the one that is least like qualities that everyone else has. Like, which one is going to fill a niche better?
Well, that's so. A generalist would be the Order of Scribes. He can at later levels he can create magic scrolls to cast spells from, which is extremely handy. There's also the evocation, which is the I cast fireball on you and all my friends, they automatically succeed the save. Of course, there's School of Illusion. Necromancy is creating, animating stuff and creating undead. Transmutation is fairly powerful because you can change stuff into other stuff. And there's also war magic, which is your AC is going to go up and yeah. But in all honesty,
suggest, or are you like hardcore Order of Scribes?
So I'm very fond of Order of Scribes, but it's I wouldn't say it's difficult. It's quirky. Abjuration is defense, hardcore defense. Conjuration is teleportation. It's summoning lots of Pokemon to help you battle. Evocation is the blasty, and later levels will allow you to increase damage a little bit, or making your cantrips take damage, even if you. So if you have a cantrip that requires a saving throw, and if a creature succeeds a saving throw, then it still takes some damage. The wizard schools come down to your preference.
I liked what you said about evocation, the fireball, and I can let everybody survive stuff.
Yeah. There's also a thing with the order of scribes, and this is usually what people go for if they are power playing. So let's say that you have magic missile in your spell selection, and you have burning hands as well, and you can use the damage from magic missile and link it up with burning hands, and instead of doing fire damage, you're doing force damage, which there isn't really many things that resist force damage. And
So basically, I can take like the best of two things and create something to work the best for the situation.
yeah, but there's like this caveat with the damage spell, the damage of like, for example, fireball. Fireball is a 5th level spell. It's a 3rd level spell which you get at 5th wizard level. And in order to make a fireball deal force damage, you need access to a 6th level spell in order to do that, because the damage has to be of the same level of the spell slot that you're burning. It's a bit convoluted. I can teach you the mechanic if you want, but if you're not going with order of scribes, I won't bother with it. So.
Well, I'm thinking that because you play wizard more than anything else, correct?
No, I play the monk, the bard, and the warlock most of all. Yeah.
I was gonna say I'll go with order of scribes because I feel like you have a good handle on it and you can explain it to me as I go.
Sure.
All right, that's what I'll do.
All right. So you will get the wizardly quill.
And the awakened spell book.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I think he's got Karoline squared away. He's working with Olivia right now.
All right. Also, don't forget that you get 2 extra spells.
So I have shit to pick right now.
Yeah.
Stuff to pick right now.
Yeah. There's
Where is that, Gummy?
Where is it? It's on your cache. Well, if you're still in the managing of levels, it's basically just.
I found it.
Yeah.
So they're prepared spells?
Go into add spells.
Okay. And so I have 0 of 5 right now.
Yeah, let me see you. Let's see my campaigns. All right, so you have. Go into your.
It says that I have 3, but then under add spells it says I have 0 of 5.
Yeah, so let's see. Spellbook. You have Chill Touch, Mage Hand. So you have these. Oh, okay. Aha. All right. First level spells. Because you are 2nd level, you should know quite a bit of spells. I think you should know at least 6 or 8 spells. You know, Find Familiar.
It's do I need to click prepare on Find Familiar?
If it's a ritual, no. I think it's a ritual, so no, you don't have to. So you should know. Why can't I ever remember this? You should know 8 first level spells.
Okay, so I have 3 that are not ritual, so I need to pick how many more?
So let me see. Back up here. All right. So under add spells, there's where you see like cantrips, prepared spells, 0 out of 5. There's a filter thingy where you can click first. If you click first, then you only see the first level spells. And you should have 8 of those.
Okay.
You currently have 1, which is Find Familiar.
Okay, Richard and I had gone through these the other day, and we had some favorites, and I can't remember which ones they were, so I'm gonna ask him if he remembers.
Do you have armor?
Okay, so Gummy, I've got.
Yeah, I
Oh, you're seeing what I'm doing?
I'm not seeing what you're doing, but so the classic spells to choose are Mage Armor and Shield, because you can use Shield after. It's the casting time for Shield is a reaction, and you can use it after you are hit. So when you figure out that you are hit by an attack, you can use Shield if you think that a +5 bonus to your AC will protect you from the attack. Like, let's say you have AC 13 and you are hit by an attack that hits an AC of, let's say, 17, which is 4 higher, and then you cast Shield, which increases your AC by 5, which is 18, and then the attack misses. Shield, I would also take Mage Armor, because that increases your AC by 3 if you're not wearing any armor.
Yeah, I've got that, Ice Knife, and Magic Missile.
Okay, so that's.
I think I need one more, correct?
So you have Shield, you have Mage Armor, Magic Missile, you have Ice Knife, you have Find Familiar. You need to select 3 more. I would suggest Identify.
Okay, yeah, Identify was one of the ones we talked about the other night, babe.
Yeah. And Sleep is a great spell, but be warned, Sleep does not work on undead or elves for that matter. And
so are there 2 other ones that you would really suggest?
Protection from Evil and Good.
Okay, and one more?
Detect Magic or Comprehend Languages. Comprehend Languages will allow you to understand the literal meaning of any spoken language, but you won't be able to speak it. And you can also understand any written text if you touch the surface it is written on.
All right, that's what I'm gonna go for, because it's sneaky and I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think all my decisions are made.
All right, and then you just have to prepare the spells. And
It's picked 3 too many.
No. You're supposed to know 8 spells. So what a wizard does, a wizard has this book. It's a collection of spells. There's no limit to the amount of spells he can know. However, there's a limit of how many spells he can prepare.
Gotcha. That's what I meant.
And you shouldn't have to. So, also being a scribe wizard, you shouldn't really prepare identify. You shouldn't really prepare. You shouldn't really prepare any rituals. So you have. Let's see. I would switch out identify for
Shield.
shield.
Okay, so I have ice knife, mage armor, magic missile, protection from evil and good, and shield all prepared.
Yeah.
Comprehend languages, find familiar, and identify are all rituals, so they are not.
Yeah, because you are a wizard, and because you are an Order of the Scribes wizard, this applies to all wizards. If you have your spell book with you, you can just open your spell book to the ritual spell and cast the ritual spell from the book itself. You don't have to memorize it. You don't have to prepare it. If you are a cleric, you need to prepare the spell, the ritual spell, in order to cast it as a ritual.
Okay.
Without casting a spell as a ritual does not cost a spell slot.
So I see what you're saying. So yeah, it makes way more sense to prepare the other ones instead of doing the ritual ones. I get it now. I didn't know that. I appreciate it.
No worries. You're still learning. Yeah. Yeah, I will.
Sorry, I feel like I took up a lot of time. I apologize.
No worries. I knew this would happen, so I was kind of prepared. So, leveling up a barbarian at 2nd level is extremely easy. He gets 2 things. He gets reckless attack, which for you, Richard, reckless attack. When you make the first attack on your turn, on his turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength, but attack rolls against you have advantage until your next one. You're going all out and you're opening yourself up to attacks. And danger sense is he has an uncanny sense of when things nearby aren't as they should be, giving an edge for a danger. So he has advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that he can see, such as traps and some spells. As long as he isn't blinded, deafened, or incapacitated, he gets this benefit as long as he can see the effect. Yeah, spider sense, but more limited because he actually has to see it. Yeah, he has advantage on dexterity saving throws against those effects. All right, I've leveled his character. It's extremely easy to level a barbarian.
Did we do that?
Yeah, the complications come when you reach level 3, which brings a whole plethora of choices. And yes, I do know what a plethora is, so Hefe doesn't have to scold me. No, not Hefe. El Guapo. Sorry. El Guapo, yeah. All right. So you are at Mbala and in Nangalore. And you are deciding on whether you go to Camp Vengeance or Camp or Hrakmar.
One day, dump them all.
Can you say that one more time? Okay. Sorry, I was in the bathroom taking more medicine. Apologies. Okay. Okay, but if we do that, are we fulfilling what we promised we were gonna do? Is there gonna blow back on us?
No.
All right, I'm in.
Okay, I'm just stepping in as the ranger here, saying if I roll a 2, we're gonna take multiple days. If I roll a 2 and we have to do 2 is it hexagon? Hexagon? We're gonna take 2 days instead of just 1. Is that okay? I'm asking you, Dad.
I heard everything.
Okay, so I'm thinking as the ranger here, I can roll a 2 and it will take multiple days to get to Camp Vengeance. Are you okay with us taking multiple days to get to Camp Vengeance?
1. Hey, we can't. It's a chance. She's rolling.
I have to roll.
Okay.
That's how you roll.
Okay, I'll roll now, I guess.
All right. Go for it.
I'm gonna roll a d4. Okay, got 4.
All right. So 1, 2, and 3. So, all right. Remember, I also have to roll a die for each hex.
Oh, that's right. Oh no.
Ooh. Right about here.
Great.
Oh, what? No.
Sorry. Sorry.
Well, let's see. This is called a random encounter.
Yay. I think.
Can I stabby stab?
Well, there could be stabby. We don't. Could be chicken metal boomerang guy. Yeah, that's true. Here it's. And are we in? No, we are not in there. So. All right. So wilderness encounters. You are in the jungle, and we do not have the yellow area. So that's rolling on a different table. It's this. All right. So, kids,
Yes.
stay away from yellow snow.
Thanks for the great advice, Gummy.
You got it.
All right. That's good.
Both of them rolled their eyes pretty first. So.
That's good. Yep. All right. So, you're walking in the jungle, and you hear this sounds coming from the trees, and a coconut just barely misses the ear of the dwarf as you see nine. Let's see.
Quick, throw your raisin bran at them.
Yeah, you see a grand total of 9 baboons charging at you.
What?
Stabby.
So, all right. Now we're entering combat. However, this encounter will take place in a place called the Theater of the Mind. Feel free to add an echo there. Yeah. The Theater of the Mind. It's basically a battle map that's all in your head. All right. Movement is abstract, so we don't really have to. So if you're gonna move up to something, you ask, "Can I move up to it?" I will either say no, yes, maybe if you do this first. Yes.
Cool.
All right.
So we rolling for initiative?
Yes, you are. However, because we're doing it here, yeah. All right.
Sorry.
That's exactly how we're doing it. Win-miss is going to have a total of 11. All right. And all the.
Holy crap, Livy!
What did I get?
23.
She rolled a natural 20 plus 3.
Holy shit!
All right. So let's
Calm down.
I'm so sorry.
Go sing them to sleep or something. I don't know what the hell you can do.
I can use my chicken.
Sure. Swing that chicken around, boo. Go for it.
Bet you never expected Chelsea to say those words.
Oh, you know. Maybe some people did and maybe some people didn't, Gummy. That's not the point right now. The point right now is the bard goes first.
Oh no!
Carol?
Yes. Of course I am.
Okay.
Boomerang hit the attack. Because we're about
Against a broom. So wait, where am I standing? That's right, I'll stand wherever I want. Alright.
Wow. So the cabins are legit roll 22.
Nope.
Wow.
Read the subtext.
Oh no, that's Raven. I forgot you were playing for him.
Oh, the baboon?
Here comes the cabin roll.
18.
All right. So, what happens with
Karoline?
initiative ties? What happens with initiative ties is if the tie is between a player and an enemy, I will always rule in the favor of the player. If the initiative ties are amongst players, you will decide amongst yourselves every time who goes first.
Okay.
right.
Karoline's roll was a 5 and it's not showing up in the turn order. Can you add it manually?
Astrid's initiative is 5.
Yes.
It's in the turn order. Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Chamomile is 23. It's up there.
It's not in the turn order. It's in the chat thing on the right, but it's not in the turn order window.
Let's see. Let's close this and open it again. How about now?
Nope. Nope.
All right. I can see it, however.
As
So
long as you're keeping track, we're good.
so I have this button called Next Turn.
Oh, you're good. That's good.
No worries. So it's either Chamomile or Raven's turn. So
Y'all want to do alphabetical?
who wants to go first?
Go, Bard, go.
No. Okay.
Just bring the chicken.
Okay. This-
She could also mock them to death.
Say it out loud so he can hear you.
Okay, I'm thinking about dissonant whispers. Is that okay, Dad Gummy?
Click on it. Click on just.
It's a nasty spell. Yeah, it's
You whisper.
Yeah, it's fine.
Escort melody, that one creature of your
Read it to
choice.
yourself, maybe.
Dissonance to Whispers is a single target spell. So just an FYI, Dissonant Whispers it's kind of a heavy hitter. It's like guiding bolt for clerics. Yeah, it's
It
a
wouldn't target all of them. It would just target one.
just one.
Yeah, just one.
Do you
Okay.
have
Yeah.
anything that would target like the whole crowd of them?
Fairy fire, but that would affect you guys too, right?
No.
Actually, no, because the baboons are coming down from the trees. You would be
Oh.
casting it up into the trees,
Okay, how about that?
and because it's a 20-foot square, you would get them all.
Okay,
Okay.
so go ahead and roll for that.
You don't have to roll,
Oh,
but
Mind
you're not doing it. You're not doing anything wrong. What I would have asked you with for Fairy Fire is what your save DC is, but because you rolled it, I can see it's a DC 13 Dexterity save.
Okay.
All right.
So the baboons have to roll higher than that to not get hit by it.
So that's the first one.
One down.
Oh, he's purple.
Yep. No, sorry, that was initiative roll. Sorry,
Okay.
wrong
But
thing.
but it's still +2, so it would have still counted if you wanted to count it.
That's true. Yeah. 6. That's a failure.
He's orange. Oh,
Whoa.
no.
he's fine.
Yeah, that's one down.
Yeah, but that's not too bad. You said there's 9 of them? Ooh, keep
There's
going.
9 of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh no.
2 of them are not affected by it.
3 of them are not affected.
3. So it's 2 against 3.
It's okay, Olivia. The thing about it is because Fairy Fire marks the targets, the ones that are marked, we can have them that way, and we can make sure that you and the range people can hit those first. We'll handle these. What's up with these 20s, bro?
I don't know. So it's whoa. Okay.
2 more. Okay, there's that one's chartreuse. That's nice. And magenta. All right, it's a box of Skittles.
So we've got 5
1,
left.
2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 4 that are affected by Fairy Fire. They are bathed in glitter or glimmer or various hues of the rainbow. Even the hidden colors. Right. So that was Chamomile. Do you have anything to do with bonus actions?
Click over your character sheet. Scroll up. All the way. Go to actions. Scroll down. Keep going. Sheet. Scroll up.
I think if she has healing word, I think that's the only thing she has.
she has. It says actions in combat, 2-weapon fighting, and bardic inspiration.
Yeah. So bardic inspiration is it's a pretty cool thing. So the bardic inspiration, as a bonus action, you can grant a creature other than yourself within 60 feet that can hear you an inspiration die, which is an extra d6 at this level, and for 10 minutes. So it lasts for 10 minutes until the creature uses the inspiration die, and then it's expended for him or her.
Okay, so if she uses that, we can apply it to Josh's turn.
Sure, and that will grant him an extra d6 to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay, that would be good. Where do I click?
You just tell him.
You just want to tell him, and then you want to click one of these little squares so that you know you used one.
Okay.
So you can use bardic inspiration 3 times, and then you can't use it anymore until we have a long rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I will use bardic inspiration
For Josh's roll.
For Josh.
All right. So is Josh supposed to attack a baboon?
Are you asking us?
You're playing
Yes.
for Josh, bro.
You're playing for
Yeah, but
Oh, we have to make the decision.
you have to decide what he does.
Oh no, we're fighting. We're fighting.
Yeah.
All right. So you want him to attack a glowing baboon or a non-glowing baboon?
No, non-glowing baboon, because the ones that are glowing we have advantage on. He already has advantage because she just gave it to him. Right?
It's true.
So
yeah. No. Well, he has a bonus d6 on the attack.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So let's attack one that is not a Vegas showgirl
yeah.
with the extra d6
Yeah.
and see
All right.
where we end up.
Let's see.
Because
how
that
he-
additional D6, now he's sharpshooter. Does he drop the 5 with the bonus 10 damage? Or is that?
Well, it's a baboon, so it doesn't really shouldn't really. So I can tell you this, that before he rolls the inspiration, that's a hit,
Well, then he doesn't need to use it.
and he kills a baboon.
Sweet. So does he get to keep that inspiration for the next roll? It's 10 minutes. Right?
Yes, it lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay, cool.
All right, so it's the baboon's turn.
Hit me with your best shot.
You're standing behind me, bitch.
All right, I need to write this down to keep track of it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then let's see. This, and this. And it's the barb. And
Are you
this
doing
is-
somebody's taxes right now, Gummy?
Yeah.
Because
They're
it sounds like
getting
you-
their max refund.
Click the clickety clacks.
They're getting their max refund for sure.
would you like to use your child tax credit?
All right, so the first three are going to attack Olzi, the barbarian.
Nice.
They're going to try to bite him. The first one jumps at him, and he's going to bite with his massive fangs, and he doesn't hit.
No.
So the next one is going to attack him, and he has pack tactics, so they are rolling with advantage. So 19, does that hit?
He has an armor class of 14, but I'm looking at his. He's not wearing any armor.
No, he's what you call a loincloth barbarian. He's using his constitution and dexterity to get this kind of.
Okay, so his constitution dexterity is what gives him his armor class of 14.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. No problem. Okay.
So he takes 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As they bite him in his calf. And the third one is going to attack him and not hit anything.
Okay, on the I can't put damage on him because I have only read only.
All right, just you can either just write it down
I'm
or
watching
I can.
it. I'm watching it.
Yeah. All right, so Mr. Cleric guy, you are going to be attacked by 2 baboons.
Yeah, bring that.
IR baboon is going to bite you in the ass.
That's great. Yeah, no, not even close.
4 does not hit you. No. However, the next one is going to roll with advantage. Does a crit hit you?
I have 18.
So you get 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Astrid, you are going to be attacked by a single baboon.
Cool.
So you're not sure if he's single or not, but it's a singular baboon. 1.
Just 1.
Cool, can I stab it?
Oh, it doesn't.
Nope, not yet.
Nope, he didn't hit you. Next in line is Raven. Is going to be bitten by a baboon, and that's a 19 on the roll. That's 2 points. Let's see. Let's add the damage to him. All right. So, and the last one is Wind Mist. You are going to be bitten by a baboon. Now, Wind Mist. The baboon is just an inch taller than you.
Insult to injury, Gummy. That does
So-
not hit.
Nope, because you are awesome.
That's right.
Wow.
All right. So, Wind Mist. It's your turn.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
Magic missile.
Yeah, it hits automatically.
Is that a good move?
You could, as a first level spell slot, you could hit 3 baboons, and each missile deals 1d4 damage plus 1.
All right. Do I need to click cast spell?
Yeah, with magic missile you need to cast spell. Yeah.
You.
Well,
Right.
it's a maximum of 4, so if you got a 3, it's still
Okay,
not
so that's
bad.
not bad. Plus
Yeah.
1, so
Yeah, it's 3 and 3. So you got 2 plus 1, 2 plus 1. Should be 1 more though.
oh, I'm sorry. I thought I clicked it 1 too many times. Oh. Well.
Okay. So are you gonna spread it out or just hit 1 baboon?
What do you guys think? Spread out or hit one?
I would hit the baboon that's attacking you. That way you can't get hit again.
All right.
Because you have almost no
Hit
armor.
the one that's attacking me.
With all of them.
Oh yeah, T.
All right. So all the missiles strike him, and they punch ping pong ball sized holes through the baboon.
Like Chuck Norris. Like, Gummy has no idea what I'm talking
So he
about.
did.
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, he did.
So he did.
Oh yeah,
Hold on.
Chuck Norris. It's been rumored that the tears of Chuck Norris cure cancer. Too bad he doesn't cry.
Yep.
Yeah, it's true.
And the darkness doesn't. So Chuck Norris doesn't sleep with a nightlight because he's afraid of the dark. He sleeps with a nightlight because the darkness is afraid of Chuck Norris.
He's such a nice guy. Okay.
Yeah.
We have a child over here who is dying to kill something.
But it's
Yeah,
not her. But is it her turn?
It's her turn is after Ozzy.
Okay. So let's get this show on the road.
Well, I have 2 guys in front of me, so I'm gonna use. I'm gonna go with a great axe hit.
You have 3. With
I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for the first one first.
Mm-hmm.
Bust out the. I gotta roll it on the map because it's gonna be a plus 4 hit D. So whatever I roll, it's gonna be plus 4.
Plus 4. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll roll a D20. That's plus 4 to that, which is gonna be 12.
Hits.
And I'm gonna go D12 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
2 plus 2 is 4.
Is dead.
Okay, he's down. I'm gonna go for the next one that attacked me.
You can do that?
Okay, I'm gonna do that again.
No, can you do that?
I have three attacks, don't I? 3 hits.
No.
Remember, I don't know anything about barbarians.
Yeah. No worries. I will check because second level, you have only 1 attack.
Well, I am a minotaur, so I could always use a horn attack too.
This is true. You can use a horn attack.
Okay, I'm gonna do horn attack then. Get easy on myself.
Yeah.
Okay, I just rolled. Oh, hold on. 19 plus 4.
Hits.
And I got to do a 1d6 plus 2.
You'll be ready for sleep.
That's 4 plus 2 is 6.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, and that'll end my turn so that Karoline can go and kill something.
Yeah.
Ooh,
All right,
okay.
Karoline.
I have a question for Gummy.
Yep.
So I'm thinking of doing my breath weapon,
Sure.
but will that hit anyone around me?
If you click on breath weapon, it'll pull up and it'll explain it to you.
Mm.
I know what to tell you.
Is it a cone or a line?
I think all of hers are lines. Let me see.
Oh.
No worries.
And we also need to double check to see if hers is a bonus action or is it a straight attack.
It's a straight regular action.
Okay.
I believe when we picked bronze, she picked bronze because she wanted line.
Yeah.
Not cool.
Bronze is fire. Wait, no.
Mine's lightning.
It's a line. It's a 30-foot line.
Okay.
Let's see. You can angle it so that you hit yours and Raven's
Sweet.
without catching Raven in the line.
Okay.
So that's a Dex DC of 12. So it's a +2 on this one. It's a 17 and a +2. Yeah. So the first one takes half damage. So you're gonna roll the damage
Go back to
of your breath weapon, which is 2d6. That's
Nice.
8. All right. So half damage is 4, and sadly for the baboon that succeeded on the save, it's for naught because 4 damage is enough to kill him.
Nice.
He goes, bzzzt, and you can see his skeleton.
However, doesn't the other one get a full hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably just going to explode.
He doesn't have any hairs anymore. It's a naked, it's a more naked baboon, with singed hair.
Baboon. Okay.
Yeah.
So I got the stabby stab with lightning.
Yeah, but
You
if,
did.
yeah, but if
You went all Emperor Palpatine with a burp.
not only that, but she did stabby stab with style, and let's be honest, that's the way to do it.
That's awesome.
She's been waiting for this forever. So
Does she have any bonus actions, Gummy?
Check her sheet.
She has no. Well, she has 2 spells that she could use, but just an FYI, using those spells on a baboon rush is pretty much
Useless.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So then it's Crawdadlick, Headsucker.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with my Warhammer. How many do we have left? Because we've killed so many.
3.
3.
We have the 2 that are in front of me, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for 1 with the Warhammer.
That's a hit.
Yeah, it is.
Are you roll? So you're holding a shield, and
I'm holding the shield, so it's one-handed damage. It's 8.
Yeah, you smash his skull in.
Yeah, he's down on the ground.
Yeah,
Something fierce.
his head opens up like the baboon heads in Temple of Doom, where they are eating the soup.
Well, that's just great.
Really cute.
I really think that's all I've got. I don't have any other bonus actions, so.
All right. Now it's the ranger's turn again. Or chamomile or the ranger. Sorry.
Let's let Chamomile throw a dagger or something. Let's let her have some fun.
Yeah.
You wanna throw the chicken?
I'm gonna throw the chicken.
Stab.
Okay.
No, that's only on a crit.
Do I hit on the
Yeah. Click on the
Okay.
D.
Yeah.
And then click change it.
Oh yeah,
What you rolled.
you hit.
Ooh, yay!
Oh yay!
Okay, so she hits.
Yep.
Okay, so click right there and roll damage.
Nice.
Yep. That's one clucking dead baboon.
And of course, the chicken dagger comes back to her hand. So.
Yes, it does.
Happy.
So what happens when you strike? When it strikes, it cuts the creature, but then this obviously stone chicken can just mushes together like a true rubber chicken, and it doesn't really turn around. More like it inverts on itself and just returns. So it turns inside out.
It comes back. Wow.
So whose baboon did you strike? Was it the Krothatlik or Olsi?
Who do you want to help, your dad or Mike?
Dad.
Okay.
I'll choose my father over.
It's harder to kill me than Olsey, but that's fine.
All right. So
Oh yeah.
I take it that Raven is going to
Whoever's easier.
strike the last one.
Yeah, let's just finish this thing off.
Oh.
It's okay, Olivia. You pick who you want. It's good. Okay.
Guess what?
Jeez.
All right.
Yep, he dead.
Yeah, you think?
You think?
He dead.
He's real good.
He done goofed.
He done.
All right. So everything you did now, you are So do you want to take a short rest or do you want to continue on?
Because we still have the 2 walk steps, right? So we still have to roll. You still have to roll 2 more times if we don't take a short rest.
Once.
Once he rolled twice.
Okay.
Once.
Do we want a short rest or do we want to let him roll? We're not hurting. The only 2 people that took damage are mitigated. We're fine.
Let us roll then.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the step.
Thanks.
Correct. You arrive at Camp Vengeance.
Yay!
Yay.
Huzzah!
He's rolling.
All right. Let's see. Where was you were in Yeliark. I'm gonna fetch your tokens. Copy. And let's go to Camp Vengeance.
We're entering Camp Vengeance.
Did I forget? Yeah, I forgot. Forgot Windmist. Sorry. Going back for Windmist.
Everybody forgets the gnome.
I missed her because she was smacked up in the middle of some goblins.
It's alright.
Dancing with the devil.
I'm used to being forgotten.
Oh,
Nobody forgets her. I don't know why
Nobody
she
ever
says
forgets
this stuff.
no.
That's a lie.
All right, so this is Camp Vengeance. Now let me read some text for you.
Okay.
Find the text first.
That looks interesting.
This is Nyanzaru. We need to go to locations choked, and we need to go to Camp Vengeance. This is Righteous, and this is Camp Vengeance. So through the foliage, you can see a crude timber fortification. It's a walled compound with watchtowers and tents inside it, encircled by a ditch bristling with sharpened stakes. There's a large gatehouse that faces the river, on the shore of which are 4 rowboats tied to a wooden post. Scattered around the fort are piles of charred human corpses and flayed animal carcasses swarming with flies.
Yummy.
Cool, so they're a welcoming sort.
So the human corpses, they are without a doubt undead or formerly undead.
They're undead.
Yeah, they're re-dead.
The re-dead.
Yeah, the re-dead.
Dead part 2.
Yes. And the beasts. So there are wolves and dinosaurs there, but they've been harvested, like they've
Butchered.
been worked. Yeah, butchered, yeah.
Yeah.
Properly. Yeah. So
We need to get the priest, since he's the one who's supposed to be coming here, to yell up to the guard towers, to the guards, to allow him to enter.
what are you
He's the
going
only
to
person that's official, so
Yeah. You're who's calling out?
the priest is the guy we're bringing there.
All right.
Let's
Yeah.
have him do it, because he's actually he works for those people.
He
We don't work here. You do. You go.
he calls out, and
What if they don't want him back?
Problem.
the doors are opened, and the priest walks in. And are you going to follow, or are you just going to continue on?
No, we piecing out of there. Our job is done.
Yeah, but the thing about it is maybe we can get rest or provisioned. I don't know. Then of course we're still trying to get where we're going. I mean, he made this whole map, and we're not even going to look at it.
Well, I didn't make it.
I mean, do we just bounce? What do you think?
Let's bounce, dude. We got that other shit to do. We got rubies. The clock is ticking.
We can die. Let's go.
But we could also do a rest here. Cover. Well,
He said we didn't need to.
you're right. You're right. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now.
Dad, I have a very good feeling that you want to take a rest right now, and I understand that, but we got places to see and things to do.
The women have spoken, Gummy. We're out.
All right, you're gonna bounce.
We're bouncing.
We're gonna bounce the gnome. Yes.
We ain't got time to stand here and ask for
Don't
directions.
ever dab on camera again.
Mommy.
That was horrible.
Gummy, do you want me to stab you?
For sure.
Sure. You want to come to Iceland? I can show you the volcano.
We'll ship her over. We'll ship her over in an extra large crate.
Madagascar style.
Yes.
All right. Me likey.
Okay, so
I can teach you some jujitsu.
she would love that. We need to go south.
Yes.
True, we do need to go south, but do we take the boats and go down the river so it's faster?
Wasn't there some kind of warning about the river?
True.
Well, there's warning about all of Chult, but
Sweet.
But specifically about the river. Okay, let's go back the way we came back to Imbala. See if
Okay.
let's go back to Imbala, and then from Imbala we can. It's all kind of unknown. Then we can start heading south and try to see if we can avoid some of the.
You're going for Mbala. All right.
Ranger.
Ranger, roll your die.
Got it.
Okay.
So that's going to be 2 hexes.
Making a lot of progress.
Shut up.
I'm kidding.
All right. So the first hex is a 9, and the second is an 18. Ooh.
So shit pops off on the second one.
We should have taken a rest.
Why are y'all groaning?
It was
some
hilarious. In my earbuds, it sounded like
Did.
it sounded like a choir of harmonizing drunk monks going.
It sounded like the cows across the street in the morning.
Oh my
It
god.
does.
For 2 people who were out for blood at the beginning
Jeez,
of the
man.
game.
It's not good.
It's a large table. Ooh.
Ah.
That's new.
You're gonna want it more than ever now.
Look.
You just rolled a 57.
No.
Well,
So
the thing about it is
the
that the D Hun 100 is on a table, and it randomly it shows him what creature we come across in Chult.
Gosh.
And the first word he said was, "Oh, that's new." When your dungeon master has to look the creature up, you're kind of screwed.
Question: newer than Nanny Poo-Poo?
Yeah.
He made up Nanny Poo-Poo, by the way. I'm pretty
Older
sure.
than it.
No. Nanny Poo-Poo is encountered in almost every time somebody plays Tomb of Annihilation.
Cool.
Just depends on in what role she appears. However, so you're fairly certain that you're going the same way you went before, but you don't really remember the ground being so wet and socky, and it's kind of hey, you said it, not me. You have to take the punch to the COVID arm, not me.
I'm gonna throw my bird's bees at your head.
So each hex is like a really large area.
Yeah.
So even though you're going the same way, sometimes it's slightly different, and you hear this. It's like this low rumbling in the ground, or rather the swamp the swampy ground that you're in. And if you've ever seen Kung Fu Hustle, the movie, you hear it's like sound, but it's reverberating through the swamp.
That was amazingly graphically horribly sounding, but
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Can you just do that
no,
sound
don't
one more time for me?
it doesn't need to do it again. Why don't we just say it's like the big giant creatures from the movie Tremors? Save us, Kevin Bacon! Save us!
From the ground, these things emerge.
These
Giant
things.
frog.
I don't see anything.
Yeah.
Oh, giant frogs. Okay.
Yeah.
How many?
How many? That's a good question.
For the first time in this game, something actually looks like what I expected to look like.
It's so cute.
Okay, no.
It is.
No.
I love frogs.
No.
These are not holding your
So
hand.
4 of them appear.
Yeah, but giant frogs.
They'll kill you.
I
You're a
don't care.
goat.
I don't care.
We do.
So the giant frog is it's a bit bigger than a human. It's kind of like it's kind of like one of those corn-fed bulls. These large, but they're frogs.
They're bullfrogs?
Yeah, they're bullfrogs.
Okay, girls.
I love
Okay,
that.
they're frogs the size of the big bull cow across the street.
I know.
So they roughly weigh about 2,000 pounds.
Exactly, Livy.
But that's okay. I like frogs.
They like you with barbecue sauce.
They like you with the long sticky tongues, and you all need to roll initiative as they are going to attack you.
No.
No,
Are you excited now, Livy?
See, Livy,
I want them to be nice frogs.
They're
you
not.
don't get to choose that.
Of course I
wish.
rolled a 4. Of course I rolled a 4.
I rolled an 8.
No, I rolled a 4.
Oh.
It's okay. That just means you're going last.
Again.
I hope I don't get Mike's character killed.
I hope you do, because then he won't be mad at me for the whole slingshot thing.
Oh, good point.
Z is a 20, and Raven. Let's not forget Raven. Ooh,
Nice.
Raven again with a.
I can see the future.
Oh, you remember that?
All right, so we enter the theater of the mind.
But the problem is the baboons are still listed.
Jesus.
Baboons off the list, Gummy.
Sorry,
Take
what?
the baboons off the list. We've already killed them.
Take the baboon.
Baboons
Yeah,
off
the
the list.
baboons over there. Sorry, I was looking for them. So Raven.
You know what? Leave them on the list. Maybe it'll scare the frogs. Look what we did to the baboons.
They're dead.
So Raven, he is going to attack one of the frogs.
Yeah, if he needs to do, I don't know if you gave him Hunter's Mark or whatever you gave him.
Yeah,
But
he
it
has
needs to be the
Hunter's Mark.
heaviest attack he's got.
All right. Let's see. He is going to do his. Oh, I see. He needs a thing, but I will fix it later.
He needs a thing. Oh,
Before you roll initiative.
So he's going to. He's going to use the Hunter's Mark. Do this so you can see what it does. Yay, Hunter's Mark. It's going to deal an extra 5 points of damage if he hits. Here, yep.
he also has Bard Initiative if he needs it.
No, it's been more than 10 minutes.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So that's a hit.
Cool.
And 10 points of damage to the frog.
Did you ever tell us how many frogs there are?
4.
4.
4.
Okay, sorry I missed it.
All right. So, Olsey.
Okay, Olsey is going to go to Rage.
All right.
Make Mike proud.
And I'm going to charge the closest frog to him.
Yep.
But not Raven's target. But
Okay.
I'll leave that one for someone else. And he's going to
Choose a number 2, 3, or 4.
3.
3. All right. Go for it.
Okay.
So you're raging, and that grants you some things.
Okay, but I still got to roll my. It's 20, right?
Yeah.
Plus 4 is 21.
Yep.
And
Hits.
I need to roll 1d12 plus 2.
No, because you're raging, it's plus 4.
1d12
Damage.
plus 4.
Yeah. The rage damage bonus is plus 2.
So it's 9.
9 points of damage. Wee. Yeah. You struck a mighty blow against the giant frog.
And can I do my horn hit?
Yes, you can.
It's also going to be 20 plus 4. 15 plus
Hits.
4 is 19.
It's a frog, man. It's a frog.
And it's a d6 plus 2. That's 6 points of damage to the same frog.
Yep. He's looking quite badly injured.
Okay.
right?
I don't know what else he can do, so I'm not really familiar with.
There's not much else he can do.
I think he's done.
Yeah. So, raging, he is going to have to, every turn, he has to attack a target or be attacked to maintain the rage.
Got it. He has
Whether the attack hits or misses, doesn't matter.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That won't be a problem.
So the giant frog's turn. Let's start with the number 3. He's hesitant, but he is still going to bite the barbarian, and
nope.
That's a 9. That does not hit. All right, so the one frog is going for wind mist.
I'm a snack.
Hey, you said it. And he is going to try to bite you. With a 6 to hit, that does not hit.
Bring that weak shit out of here.
There's another one that goes for the barbarian.
Okay.
Tries to bite him. That's a crit. That's 10 points of damage.
Okay, he's got 2 hit points left.
And he is now grappled in the jaws of the bullfrog. Alright, so a grapple, FYI, to escape it, it's strength. He does it on his turn.
Okay.
On his turn, he's going to
strength saving throw.
Yeah. Well, it's rather strength athletics. He's trying to escape the grapple, or he can try to attack with disadvantage in the hopes of killing the target and then escaping. All right. And we have one frog left. That frog is going to go for Crawdadlic. That's the frog that got struck by an arrow. He flops to you and he bites you. Flop. That's an 18.
I have 18 armor class.
It hits you. So, in order to hit something, you have to match it, or go above it.
Yep.
That's 2 points of piercing damage.
Got it.
And it's your turn.
All right. How close am I to Olzi?
You're fairly close. You're within reach. You don't even have to move out of the reach of the frog.
Okay, can I do Cure Wounds on him?
Yes, you can.
Casting Cure Wounds.
You heal him with 9 points.
Okay, so he's back up to 11. So actions. No bonus actions, correct?
You still have bonus actions, yes.
Oh no! Wait, hold on. Healing Word is a bonus action.
Cure Wounds.
Oh no, Cure Wounds. You're right. Cure
Wounds is an action.
I'm going to. I can't do any cantrips, correct?
Not unless they are bonus actions to use.
At the wrong.
It's alright, you're balancing a
I know
little.
what you mean. I have all these tabs open and with various things.
I'm gonna do. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. A bonus action. I'm gonna do healing word.
So I'm going to have to stop you there.
Why?
So, because casting spells, the rule of thumb is if you cast a spell that is not a cantrip,
Can't do
as an act. So you can cast a spell that's not a cantrip, and you can cast a spell again if it's a cantrip.
Oh, you can do 2 cantrips as bonus actions, but you can't do a spell and then another spell. Got it.
So you can cast like a first or second or third level spell, and you can cast a cantrip if that. So you can't cast 2 powerful spells, but you can cast a powerful spell and a cantrip.
All right, no problem.
Yeah.
I'm done then.
Alrighty. Tell me all.
Okay, I think I want to use my dagger again and try to hit one of the frogs.
The only frog that's left.
The only frog that's left.
No, there's all the frogs are up.
Oh, all 3 of them? I thought we were down to
All
No,
4
no.
of them are left.
They're all alive. I would throw it at the one that's mortally wounded. Try
Yes.
to finish it off so we have 1 less attack on us.
Yeah, you're throwing your chicken.
Here we go.
10 hits.
Yeah. Okay, click for damage.
So you throw your chicken. It goes plop in one of its eyes, and as it inverts, the eye goes, and the frog just limps down on the ground.
Ew.
Ew, but also awesome.
Awesomely, ew.
Poor frog.
Can she do it again?
No.
What bonus that do you have? Check her bonus actions.
Whose team are you on here? What are you talking
She
about?
has
Bardic
let's see.
Inspiration?
She can inspire someone, yes.
Yeah, I'm
wouldn't-
next. Do you want to inspire me? Because you have 2 slots left.
Sure. I want to inspire Miss Wind.
Wind Mist.
Wind Miss.
I'm backwards.
Oh. Yeah, alright. You are going to inspire her. That gives her an extra d6 on an attack roll, a saving throw, or a skill roll. And that's Wind Mist's turn now.
So I can't. It's not going to be good on a spell.
Nope.
Um. Well, what about Chill Touch?
Chill Touch is an attack, yep.
I would attack the one that's grabbed a hold of Olsey.
Yeah.
No,
That
he-
was injured as well.
He's dead.
Oh, that's the one that was
Mortally wounded.
okay.
That Livy finished off. Okay, so
What's
is
the
there
other one we hit then?
So the one that's fighting you, Richard, is the one that got stuck with the arrow,
Yeah.
that's the one.
and then there are 2 undamaged ones.
No, I want the one on Richard.
All right. So Chill Touch is a ranged spell attack. So that's going to be because you are in melee with an opponent, using a ranged attack of any sort
That's going to be
is done with-
disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Can
find
I-
one that's not range if you have one.
Let me just quarterstaff.
Sword Burst would be
Sword burst,
that's a save.
Well, I thought
and you have
Yeah.
inspiration for it.
I thought I didn't get the inspiration if it was a spell.
No, you don't get the inspiration if it's a
Oh.
spell.
But if she used her quarterstaff, she would.
Yeah.
Up to you.
All right, let's quarterstaff it.
All right.
Does it hit?
Are you going to use the inspiration?
Hell yeah.
That's a D6 extra.
Okay.
That hits.
Yeah, that hits.
So I roll for damage now?
Yes, please.
Oh, really?
It's 1 damage.
Yep.
It's literally like, ow.
It's
You lightly caress the frog.
Oh, you know what, Gummy?
You're probably sure. You're kind of sure that he kind of liked it.
We're not friends anymore.
Please no, may I have another?
You're not invited to my birthday party anymore, Gummy.
When's your birthday?
I'm just kidding. February, but it doesn't matter.
All right.
It's not coming.
You got a year, bro. You're in there.
Mine's January, so I'm an Aquarius.
Me too.
Same.
Ooh.
3 Aquarius.
It is the age of the Aquarius.
Okay,
Sure is.
So Astrid.
Oh.
Okay.
You got to do something because I did nothing.
I'm thinking I can do my short swords.
He
Yeah.
does have 2 weapon attacks, so you have to explain to her how to do that, Gummy.
Yeah. So anybody can do a 2-weapon attack if the first attack was a melee. So it's basically you just do your short sword attack, and then you use the other short sword attack, but the damage of the second attack does not get to add their, or rather, did you?
She did. She took 2 weapon specialty, 2 weapon fighting style.
Yeah. Like I thought you might. Let's see. That's So no worries. You just stab him twice.
I get the stabby.
Okay.
You get a stabby.
Literally stabby and then stabby.
Okay.
Stabbity death.
Nice.
Again.
Mm-hmm. Again.
Both attacks hit.
11 points of damage.
Which frog are you attacking? Are you attacking the one with the arrow sticking out of it? Are you attacking the one near the barbarian or near Windmist?
I'm gonna help Dad.
All right, you killed the frog.
Yes.
So now we're down to the one that is dating the gnome, and then
Hey,
we
babe.
have the other one that has nothing to do with anything. We haven't even seen that one yet.
Hey, babe,
Yeah.
be honest. This is why you had kids, huh?
Hey, this is
Save you from giant frogs.
yeah, that's right. That's why I did.
So, which frog should Raven strike? The lightly
one in
tenderized or the undamaged?
He
The one
needs
in
to
front of me, because I'm small.
shoot the one that's been caressed. How about that one?
Yes.
All right, shooty sharpshoot.
Oh yeah,
No,
let's knock that one out if we can.
Caroline just killed the one.
All right, that's a -5 on the attack roll.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, how's that
That
working for you?
hits. And that's a +10 on the damage.
Yes, that's 14.
Yeah. That is slightly more than tenderized.
That's a total of
It
15
is-
total.
It's skewered.
It's dead.
And that's
Yeah.
the one in front of me, right?
Yeah, that's the one you touched lightly and told him that you
No,
loved
the
him.
one that
The-
I touched slightly
the
is
fro-
the one that was in front of you.
The frog was going to bite and then swallow Windmist, but when it opened its maw, all it got was a hail of arrows.
Oh.
No, you don't
Right.
understand. Even though he takes a -5 on his hit, when he does hit, he automatically gets a bonus 10 damage. So when he does hit with it, Josh's character can kill things right off the bat. Really devastating.
That's awesome.
I'm surprised no one's made a frog leg joke anywhere.
Oh,
You
we're
know
still
what?
working on it. We still got one to butcher, and then we're gonna fry him up. So
Wait, I don't have a gig in my in my
You'd have had that
rucksack.
on the end of your quarterstaff just to be over already.
You right.
All right, so it's
Also-
Ozzy's turn.
Yes.
Okay. So he's gonna this last one.
Yep.
He's gonna great axe that bad boy. You roll that. He's still in rage, by the way.
Of course he is.
4 plus 4 is 8.
Well, that's not enough to hit him.
Swing and a miss.
Swing, bada, 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 swing, bada.
So he's
Are you
going
gonna-
to,
He's going to horn him.
yeah.
Of course he is. You're doing Mike proud.
Well, I'm trying to keep it going here. So considering we've almost tried. Okay, that's going to be a 16 hit. D6 plus 2. That's
Three.
3 points of damage.
It's actually plus 2 more because he's raging.
Oh, so it's 5 points.
Yeah. You gave him a slight concussion.
That's great.
There's a horned impression in the frog's features
Hey, better than
that kind of just melts back into its flesh.
Okay. Who's next?
The
Frog,
giant frog.
The last frog is next. Okay.
Oh no.
Hey, if he misses wind miss, this is all you. And he doesn't.
Well, he is attacking the barbarian.
Yeah, that's fine. He hits.
Yep, he hits.
Okay, no
and
problem.
That's 7 points. And
See, that healing that I got him back up to 12? Thank God,
Yeah.
because now he's got 5 hit points.
and he is now grappled. The
Yay!
frog is trying to eat him.
Oh damn.
Quadratic.
Do something. Do something good. Wind miss should be ranged now, considering she shouldn't be that close.
It's not my turn, dude. It's you.
Oh, it is. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm finally going to try to hit something. Look at me. Instead of healing everybody. Warhammer. Let me do this. Never mind. Was so bad.
Swing bada. All right, chamomile.
Okay.
It's your turn to rock.
I think. Should I do spells or action?
See what you got. Go into action and see what you got.
I do have short bow.
I'm just saying, dude, your chicken ain't been failing you.
No,
My chicken
if you're gonna throw something or shoot something at range, you got to go chicken.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Chicken again. Let's go.
You're +5 with the freaking
Chicken
chicken,
again.
man. Go.
Yes.
Yeah, you hit.
Maybe kill.
You hit good. All right, that's 4 points of damage.
Check for a bonus action.
That would be her inspiration.
Yeah,
Who's the next person?
me.
Doesn't help you.
No, it really doesn't.
She can give it to Raven. No, she can give it to Raven, and that inspiration can help him mitigate his -5 on his.
She can also give it to Astrid.
Yep, she could. Either way, works. I'm gonna step away for a second, guys. Be right back. Since I'm nowhere near an action.
So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna inspire your sister, or are you gonna inspire Josh?
I'm gonna inspire Astrid.
All right. So, wind mist. It's your turn.
Let me do. I think we decided last time that I could only do. Oh no, because I was inspired last time, correct? I was trying
Yeah,
to keep.
you are still inspired. It lasts 10 minutes.
Oh, I.
No, sorry. You used it on your quarter staff. Sorry.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought. But that's why I didn't use a spell, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so can I do magic missile on the one that's
Sure.
left?
Yep.
I'm gonna kill it.
Pew pew pew.
So I got to do that 3 times, correct?
Yep. So that's 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And that's 1 dead froggle.
Yes.
Oh, I wanted to hit it.
Sorry.
This is the eternal struggle. I wanted to hit it. Kill stealer.
No, I had a whole plan
She
figured
did.
out.
She did. She had a whole plan. I know.
Yeah. So, yeah, you should always plan for your plans to not come to fruition, and then have a plethora of other plans as backup.
She's so angry, Gummy. Her eyes are twitching.
Like one of her eye was like twitching like a cartoon character. It was
Okay, what are we doing next?
terrifying.
Next, you are stepping over here. You are now in Nangalore.
We back.
You back, yeah.
Who's back?
So let's see here. Nangalore.
We're waiting on a map change, right?
You are going through a map change. This is true. It's true. Yes.
Gummy, thanks for putting up with us tonight.
No worries. I'm enjoying this.
We're kind of a rowdy little bunch tonight.
Aren't you? Yes.
It's past my bedtime.
It's way past her bedtime.
Yeah.
What time is it out there?
It is almost 10 o'clock, and she
Okay.
goes to bed at 8.
All right.
So,
Well, I'm not gonna tell you what time it is for me.
what time is it for you, Gummy?
3 a.m. Almost.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Bedtime.
No worries. No worries.
He wouldn't be here if he didn't love it.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay. This is nice.
Of course you think it's nice. There's a
Da,
dang
da, da,
stone
da,
face in the
ding.
water.
Oh, that's not nice.
Exactly.
Yeah. See, where was it again? Or am I doing something I shouldn't be doing?
Are you?
I don't know. Am I?
I don't know.
Do, 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 do.
I killed a frog.
Nice. Are we to the place?
Sure we are.
We got to Melbourne or whatever?
Yep.
Impala?
Yep.
Impala. Okay. We made it back to Imbala.
Sorry, I have to remove your view here because I am doing. I put you in the wrong map. Sorry about that.
You are not
Well,
forgiven.
That's fine. I'm fine with it.
Kidding, Gummy. Damn, I feel bad.
Impala is a theater of the mind place.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I remember.
So
Everyone's going to the life.
we've beaten back frogs, decimated baboon. We've delivered a priest. We've leveled to level 2.
Did you deliver a priest or did you?
No, we tuck and rolled that bitch.
We Harry Pottered his ass at the front door is what we did.
Yeah.
Also, we got caught in a trap and dropped off the priest in an abrupt fashion. Both of these choices were done by the gnome. So, what we could do is, I think we should rest and break here. Great time to break because At least now we have one place we're trying to get to instead of two. We've done a level 2. We've already had 2 encounters. Karoline got to lightning strike and stabby. So technically, and Olivia is about as proficient a boomerang, deadly chicken thrower as I've ever seen. I'm just saying. True statement. What do you guys think?
This item actually comes in 2 versions. It's either a throwing weapon, which it is now in this version, but sometimes you can find it as a returning arrow. Hot shot style.
Why do I have a sinking feeling that this dropping the guard off at the gate or the priest off at the gate and leaving is going to come back and bite us in the ass?
Oh, it probably will, and we'll blame you. It's
all good.
So it's not blame Canada; it's blame Chelsea.
Yeah, my small know-me shoulders can handle it.
Okay, so I'm setting myself for Blessing of the Forge for the long rest, as well as Harness Divine Power for the spell regen. I don't know if Puzzle has anything to do during.
No, well, he regains his rage during a long rest.
True, he does. I see. Okay. All right. So you guys need to set your stuff up for rest as well. I think the only person that has anything to do on rest, Olivia. Olivia needs to set her music. Just tell Gummy what you're gonna do. Rest, Song of Rest.
Oh, the Song of Rest. Okay.
Let him know you're gonna do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Song of Rest is a feature that you use during a short rest.
Okay, so we don't need to use that right now. It's fine.
Yeah. So because during a short rest, you spend hit dice to regain hit points, and those that use hit dice to regain hit points, they gain an extra 1d6 total. So if you spend 2 hit dice, you get 1d6 extra hit die. If you spend 1, you get 1 extra. So it doesn't matter how many you spend, you only get that 1 extra Song of Rest die.
Did you upgrade Old Z's character?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
For some reason, it still shows him as. Oh, I reset. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, so we're long resting.
We're long resting, and then we are. That will take care of all of that, ladies.
Yeah. And so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the 6 goblin carcasses that are hanging on spears on either side of NANNY PU'PU's hut, with their hearts carved out of them. She's using them as ingredients for other things, like some are missing ears, some of the teeth have been pulled out.
Okay, so when I think of NANNY PU'PU, I think of the old lady from the old witch doctor lady from The Princess and the Frog, the Disney movie.
Yeah,
that's that. When I see her, I hear that woman's voice, and she's cooking a jambalaya with Goblin. It's good stuff.
Yeah, she's a witch doctor. That's true.
All right, well, I think we're good there. So next week we're going to start up hopefully with our full party in Mbala, and we're going to head south, and hopefully don't roll too many low numbers and we don't too many bad guys. But I see in the map already down here over by Araz Gilwazi.
Atas Iglwasi.
Yeah,
Iglwasi. Yep.
I could see that yellow right there, so I'm sure we're going to run into some. I mean, you see things like the Valley of Lost. I mean, none of this looks good. All right.
Yeah.
Girls, anything y'all want to say?
Good night.
I was muted. Sorry. Say again.
Just everyone have a good night and
See y'all next week.
Yep.
Yeah. One thing I want to add, I forgot to say this at the beginning of the game. If you guys have questions, don't and if you feel the time has passed for the question, don't think that. When you have a question, just ask a question, and I will try to answer it. If you want to ask about Iceland, sure, I'll answer things about Iceland, but I prefer to be targeted at the game. But if you're curious, sure.
What does the color blue taste like?
Like red paint.
Okay.
Ask a silly question, get a silly answer.
I say play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
All right. Well, thanks, Gummy. We appreciate all your work every time. Is that it, girls?
You're welcome.
All right, everybody. Good night. And we will see all of you on the next time. My name is OldSkuleNerd. That was the girls. That was Gummy. And that was Dungeons and Dragons. See you guys next week.